guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale with the official Supercell response to yesterday's video all about SlashGate, as we're not calling it now, even though I just did. So Rick, the community manager, came out, 16 minutes ago from the time of this recording. By the way, Twitter, the best place to get your, news super fast on Clash Royale, anything Clash Royale. So give Rick _C_official a follow. Give me a follow at CWA if you go ahead and make an account. And of course, Clash Royale at Clash Royale. So he says, hey all, hopefully you've seen what we're doing to solve Slash Royale card situation in the community has been discussing, but I wanted to say this, and he does give a rather personal apology. He says, yes, we messed up on the planning, and yes, looking back at it now, it would have been better for us to announce Slash and level 14 simultaneously. You cannot understand how immensely disappointed I am in myself for not even thinking about this. For that, I, for one, am sorry. Well, personally, I accept the apology. I don't know if everybody in the community will. It was a pretty big oversight overall by the Clash Royale team. But with that said, you have to give credit where credit is due, right? This just happened yesterday. They apologized, but apologies is one thing, which is absolutely fantastic. And that seemed like a really genuine one. But when you look at the actual solution, that's where the proof is in the pudding, meaning that, yeah, we can tell that it was unintentional. Either that or, enough people complained where they made a pretty dramatic change. Quite a good solution, quite a good fix here. So let's go ahead and start with it. All right, guys, so they say, hey, everyone, following the level 14 announcement yesterday, a large part of the community shared their concerns and disappointment about adding a new level and how Slash Royale event was seen as a way to trick players into spending their resources and leaving them with nothing when the update drops. I'll just add to that, not just nothing, but it's going to be more expensive for Legendary and Epic cards, the way things were, and I stress the word were. That was never our intent. We owe you explanations and clarification, as well as telling you what we were planning to do about it. So here we go. Slash Royale was intended to be a celebration of the arrival of 14 and a way to help players gain experience and put you closer to level King Tower level 14, where you're able to enjoy the content of the new update. So they allude to it there, but there's more coming than just level 14. Get it? At level 14. It's pretty clear from reading that sentence. Just for those of you who are, underwhelmed by only a new level coming this update. While we focus on allowing you to upgrade as many cards as possible to accumulate experience and progress towards level 14, we missed an essential aspect: card consumption and post-update cost reductions. Well, they said it perfectly. They did miss those two very important aspects. We messed up, sincerely apologize as a team for not seeing this before. Our intent was not to turn Slash Royale, which we wanted to be a massive progression boost for everyone, into something that left players feeling disheartened and scammed. We're taking a big L today, which is essentially painful at the end of such a positive year. To make up for any uninformed spending decisions players may have made, aka all of our spending decisions during Clash Royale, we've decided to compensate all players with the extra cards spent in upgrades before the new levels are released. To be clear, this does not apply to upgrading during Slash Royale, but to all card upgrades over the history of the game for every account from levels 11 to 13. What this effectively means is that if you already have a big chunk of progress towards the new card levels, when the update goes live, specifically, you will get 10 plus epics of each card. Level 11, At level 12, you'll get 500 commons, 300 rares, 60 epics, and 4 legendaries. Wow. Not bad. Level 13, you'll get 2,500 commons, 5,500 rares, 160 legendary, and epics. Whoa, that'd be a little bit over the top, Ash. And 14 legendaries. This compensation will happen when the update goes live at the same time of the XP redistribution. Star points, another reoccurring subject we've seen is star points. Every star level you currently have will stay. You will not lose anything that you have purchased. Level 14. We knew from the start that adding a new level would be controversial and would not be seen as a positive change by some players. I want to share our vision and the decision making to help you understand why we think this is the needed for the game and how we see that as an addition to the game long term. The history of Clash Royale. All right, get your popcorn ready, boys and girls. Core game versus the meta game. For more than 5 years, Clash Royale has always had a maximum of 13 levels. We know, that's crazy to me. The game was designed in that way with no planning of adding another level ever. While it worked fine for some time, it made the game very static and made it difficult for the team to add new content and expand the game. Making progression easier and improving players' journey was hard to justify as there was nothing to do once reaching the end game. And that's always been my point all along. We don't just need a new level, we need a new level in something to do interesting at the new level. For example, in Clash of Clans, you unlock new troops, you unlock new buildings, you unlock new things to do, ways to play the game that need to be, come with this new content because they've never added anything to that regard in the history of Clash Royale. While the core game of Royale, the actual gameplay of the battle, has kept a lot of players engaged in the game, another group of players felt left along the way because of the metagame. How you progress and what your journey looks like was not gratifying. Another group of players stopped playing once reaching max because, again, there was nothing more to do. No clan wars, no challenges, no global tournament, no opening chests. It's all irrelevant because thousands of players already did reach the end game. Again, I will add the caveat before people rage too hard, right? Is that the end game needs to be compelling as well. It's two elements here. We need something in the end game, right? We need something new to progress towards, and it needs to be exciting and change gameplay. Adding more content, expanding the game is vital, but we were blocked by the original game design. So the grind. One of the main complaints, something tied to the original game design, is that progression feels like a grind for most players. Getting to the end game is long, not fun, and ultimately something that makes you quit. There is something that the team is aware of, and you said it loud and clear in your feedback following the level 14 announcement. It's normal and expected that we're announcing a new level. We face an outcry because of how progression was working so far. The players have only known one metagame and up and before this year, long and unfulfilling. We're almost done, guys. Adding a new level is the first step to a broader plan to deep rework of how you progress in Clash Royale and make your journey more enjoyable. We will closely follow players' behavior and your feedback to adjust and improve so that the journey will no longer feel like a chore, but something genuinely gratifying. However, we recognize that some players are more interested in the competitive endgame experience, and we will also explore ways in which we can improve and add to the endgame. Thank you for reading. We want to reiterate how sorry you are for messing up that was supposed to be a great moment for the community. Cheers, the Clash Royale team. So personally, I am not a heartless bastard here, guys. I believe them in their apology. I don't think it was just being reactive. I think it was an oversight, albeit a big oversight, now in hindsight here by the team. I personally accept the apology. The level 14 stuff resonates for me, meaning that I see what they're coming from, adding a new level. Everything they said to me resonates, right? Adding a new level is going to upset a lot of people, especially without the context. And that's something that I would add to this. Maybe we should rethink the way that we do sneak peeks in Clash Royale, especially when one bit of information is so predicated on another bit of information for it to make sense. Because without all the knowledge, it's just, adding fear amongst the player base, amongst the community, at the very least adding a little bit of anxiety. Okay, I'm not sure that I like this. I guess I'll have to wait a few days and find out what else is coming. Maybe we just give them everything at once, especially in cases like this. Other than that, regarding the Slash Royale stuff, it really sucks the way they did things, right? It was going to make it so much more expensive for players to upgrade legendary and epic cards, level 13s that is, after the update because of Slash Royale. So getting us to spend our magic items and our gold, that was the whole scam, that we had to spend all our resources and now it's going to cost more expensive to get to level 14 because we did spend our resources. So it's really cool to see them have this reversal, and not only that, but hook up a lot of players with a lot of extra cards. That's going to be pretty dramatic. Think of how much per account times millions of account money that is going to cost Supercell to make that change and fall on that sword. So yes, I'm definitely pro these changes. I think it was, the apologies, everything seemed heartfelt from Rick. I'm sure Max issued one as well. Just wanted to record this video immediately and get it out to you guys. I'm going to end it there. I want to hear from you guys in the comments below. I'm extremely satisfied. How about you guys? Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys. And also, guys, I want to cut in really quickly here and just address this issue because a lot of people are tweeting me about it while I'm editing this video, and that is the gold. What about gold compensation? What if you upgraded a card during Slash Royale, just that you don't use, right? But you were almost maxed on other cards, or your main deck was maxed, and you used gold you wouldn't otherwise have used had you had the knowledge that level 14 was coming. Unfortunately, a little bit of bad news there. There will be no gold compensation. I did reach out to Supercell, address these concerns, but there will be a lot of, I guess, positive changes coming with more sneak peeks to the game. So that is a little bit of good news breadcrumbs to leave you guys. But unfortunately, no, there will be no sort of gold compensation in terms of cards that you upgraded during Slash Royale or before that you wouldn't have otherwise done so if you had known about level 14.